Well, folks, Simply the Best is back with another vlog. I know it's been a while since I've done this. As I said from the get-go, I'm very bad at keeping up with these things. It's been a very, very busy and hectic summer. I've been on the road quite a bit. Just a real quick thing in terms of, you see in the background and you're wondering what's up with the toys and all the stuff around. Well, this is my nice little office where I come in to do my art and draw and get away from things a little bit. And as far as the action figures behind me, that's kind of what I like to dub my Super Friends wall. People that I've met throughout the business, made friends with, so it's always cool to pick up their action figures when you find them in your local stores. Anyway, as I mentioned, it's been a busy and a hectic summer, so I'm going to try to catch up and let's get right to it. First movie, I didn't go to the movies very much this summer. Unfortunately, I saw G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, and I'm not even going to get into that, so I'm going to pretend like it didn't happen. What I am going to get into first is the first movie. For those that know me very well, I'm a big fanboy, big into my comic books. I'm a Marvel man, but there is one DC character other than Batman. We don't count Batman because he's not really DC, he's his own thing. But one DC character that I am fully into, and everybody knows me, is the man Green Lantern. So right now I'm going to review the Green Lantern First Flight DVD. As you see, I've got the full special Best Buy edition with the special action figure and things like that. Now, Green Lantern First Flight, awesome flick, and I'm not being biased because I'm a Green Lantern fan. Awesome flick. One of the best references I heard to it was think of Training Day with the character of Sinestro playing the role of Denzel Washington. It is without a doubt the most violent take DC animated movie they've done so far. Incredible action. The one complaint I heard a lot was, oh, we wanted more of his origin and things like that. Well, the thing is, if you've picked up and watched this, then you know his origin already, so there's not really, a need to waste so much time on that part of the movie. But basically what it is, it starts out very quick, very action-paced, it's very violent, the origin's done very, very quick, and pretty much goes into Hal's training day with Sinestro, kind of how Sinestro panned over and created his own, the beginnings of what would be, I guess, the Yellow Corps, so to speak. And just a tremendous movie, great story, lots of action, very violent. I don't recommend it for children. As far as the extras, comes with a ton of extras. It's got a lot of interviews with Jeff Jones, the man helming Green Lantern right now, that has pretty much taken the whole line and made it just absolutely incredible right now. Excuse me. And it gives a lot of behind the scenes on DC's big storyline going out right now, Blackest Night. Also, it's got some bonus cartoon shorts. It's got 2 Justice League episodes that involve the Green Lantern, and the very sought after, hard to find, the episode of Duck Dodgers dubbed The Green Lantern, where Daffy Duck actually, on a mix-up at the dry cleaners, gets the power ring and the Green Lantern suit. It's awesome. It's worth it. Pick up Green Lantern First Flight if you haven't seen it. Now, on to video games. I'm going to jump backwards a little bit because it's been a very financially tight summer, so I didn't get to get a lot of the really cool games that came out, like, Batman Arkham Asylum. Thanks, Rob, for teasing me about it all the time. And I didn't get to get Marvel Ultimate Alliance yet, and I haven't gotten Wet yet, and things like that. But I'm going to pull out a gem. It's actually a hard-to-find game, but it's a really, really cool game if you're a lover of The Sims, and for you dudes out there, if you're a lover of the man Hugh Hefner, I highly recommend trying to find Playboy The Mansion. It's a very hard game to find, actually, but it's an awesome game. It's kind of a Sims game without it being, as tedious. You have to take him to the bathroom, you got to make sure, he eats and this and that. More so, it starts out, you're Hugh Hefner starting his empire, and it takes you through the decades, and you meet celebrities. Now, the cool thing is about the characters that come in, there are some actual real celebrities in there. Carmen Electra, Jose Canseco, and a lot of other names. But the cool thing is, the made-up celebrities, you could actually recustomize them and make them any celebrities you want, so that's really, really cool. Now, the other part of this game is, again, as I said, you're building an empire. So every month you go through, you have to build your magazine, you have to get your articles, you have to get the best writers, the best photographers that work in that particular field, whether it be sports, politics, entertainment, whatever is hot at the moment. So there's a lot of really cool, intricate things, and of course, the girls get naked, which is what I'm sure what all of you wanted to hear about. So Playboy the Mansion, like I said, it's an oldie but a goodie. If you can find it, pick it up. Very cool. Now, another movie I'm going to go into, it's the Hidden Gems flick. I always like to pull out something from my own personal collection that I have that's a hidden gem. Now, this movie was by Sylvester Stallone. A lot of people rag on it, but you know what? I love this one. Chio, this one's for you, buddy, because you know what's coming up. A lot of people didn't like the Stallone flick. I thought it was hilarious, which is Oscar. There aren't a lot of bonuses on it, just a couple of deleted scenes, but a very funny, quick wit, all dialogue, hilarious comedy. Everything pretty much takes place all in the house in one single day. It's cleverly written. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Really give it a chance. If you have seen it, give it another chance. It's a really good, funny movie. Now, on to my life, what I do, which is professional wrestling. So now what we're going to do is going to jump into the appearances I got coming up. Now, tomorrow night on Saturday is World 1 presents Repercussions. I'm looking at possibly a very busy night as I will be taking on Rico in a grudge match for his actions against my beautiful wife Foxy at the last show. In addition to my grudge match, I've also been entered into a 13-man elimination Ultimate Rumble, which not only involves throwing people over the top rope, but it involves pinfalls and submissions, and every 2 minutes instead of one person coming out, it is 2 people. And the winner of that match goes on to face that night current World 1 champion Steve Corino. Now, him and I have faced on 2 occasions. The score is currently 1-1. So, could we possibly see Steve Corino versus Damian Dragon 3 tomorrow night at World 1? One can only hope. And come on out and check it out. Then, on Monday night, I make my 3rd appearance on Wrestle Out Loud. It's an online radio show hosted by Mark 13 and my man, the big boy from the Baldies, Big Angel from the Baldies. The first 2, apparently, from what I was told, did great numbers and was dynamite episodes where we pretty much go on and we literally BS about wrestling and anything else that flies off the cuff. The second appearance, we didn't even hit any of the questions that we were supposed to do. It was just us kind of flying off the cuff and having a really good time. It airs online. You go to WrestleOut.com immediately after Monday Night Raw, and it starts immediately after Monday Night Raw, and we just pretty much go on and, pardon my French, shoot the shit. Now, after that, following Saturday, I go back to WXW, which I started working with WXWC4, WXWC4 next Saturday. Very much looking forward to that, and then. That's right, folks. 2 weeks from tomorrow night, Warriors of Wrestling returns. And I've got a big main event that night. It'll be myself teaming with Nick Saber and WWE ECW superstar Nunzio, a.k.a. Little Guido. Now, I've really enjoyed my time since my comeback. And you know what? It's all everything right now. All roads lead to December 5th, Warriors of Wrestling 2-year anniversary show. So definitely try not to miss that in Staten Island, New York. 2 weeks from tomorrow, Warriors of Wrestling. Now, that being said, I know I cover a lot. That's going to be pretty much it. Please be sure to check out the MySpace and for all upcoming news and events and schedule. Once again, this is Simply the Best, Damian Dragon, and just remember, folks, it's all about the 3 Gs. The green, the gold, and the girls. I'll talk to you folks later.